Hello and welcome to Kit's Photography for this time. This is the fourth episode in our series of 5 on Kangaroo Island. This time, Flinders Chase. Hello and welcome to Kit's Photography. I'm Kit from Bremac Photography here in sunny South Australia. Welcome to my channel. Flinders Chase has been massively affected by the bushfires in 2019 and 2020. It's a desert with nothing left any longer. The fire was so intense it's burnt the seeds in the ground and it's really quite emotional. Some life is growing back, which is wonderful to see, but a lot of it is not. It really shows that there are tremendous issues with climate change. So I travel from Kingscote all the way to Flinders Chase on the other side of the island. We go into the national park and it was ferociously windy that day. So the audio is not fantastic, but the images are remarkable. And speaking of that, the remarkable rocks. So I hope you enjoy this episode and please don't forget to like and subscribe. So back in January, I covered the bushfires as a journalist here on Kangaroo Island for the Political Thinker podcast, and I came to this exact spot where I am here along the Plated Highway, which was a place that was massively affected by the bushfires here. In fact, where I am behind me is where the 2 people on Kangaroo Island very unfortunately lost their lives. The fire here was so intense that all that was left was a pool of molten aluminium. But the army put up a memorial to them, which was lovely. It's been maintained, and there's even a can of beer for them here, which is, it's very sweet indeed. And it's just so sad that this beautiful place got so affected by the bushfires. There is some life coming back, but all the way along the Plated Highway, there essentially is still just dead trees and pretty much nothing else. In some areas, not even weeds are growing up. You can see here the devastation along the road to Flinders Chase. This was taken back in January, and there's basically nothing alive. But inside the Flinders Chase National Park, there is some life coming back. These geese are native to Western Australia, but are being held in Kangaroo Island as a protection because they are endangered. This is Flinders Chase now. This is after the bushfire. There is some growth coming back, but all the trees are gone. The views at Flinders Chase are truly remarkable. Look how clear the water is. Look how blue it is at the same time. I wouldn't swim there though, because it is really rough. This is an old building used to haul up cargo for the lighthouse, which is just up the way. It's a remarkable view from here. This is a channel dugout where the winch was used from. So that's the jetty down the bottom there. And you can see where they pulled up the cargo. Now we come to the lighthouse. This looks just like the lighthouse from Round the Twist, if you remember the Australian television show from the 80s and 90s. This is a great opportunity to get some really good photographs. The lighthouse really is very photogenic, and you can see it from a distance. It's this lone pillar on the countryside. Close up though, it's full of colour, but making it black and white, and I'm not zooming in on this photograph because you need to see the whole thing, it looks spectacular. This is the waves crashing over the rocks near the lighthouse. This is about 40 metres high. These waves are absolutely massive. And this is part of the storm that was there while I was there, creating such wind. You can see the camera shaking. That is the wind. Now we come to the remarkable rocks. It was so windy, but you can see here the trees with no leaves still shaking in the wind. in the distance. This is what the fires created. Just a desert with dead trees. Now it's time for some photographs. The remarkable rocks really show such character. Making black and white, of course, makes the emotion stand right out, and you can really see the grittiness that weather has worn over the years. One of these rocks collapsed during the fires because of the intense heat. It cracked and fell down. There's so much to see in these images. And it's not hard to find such beauty in nature. And making them black and white really makes a difference. These are the Cape Barren geese from Western Australia, which are really enjoying the spring weather. Although the wind, as I said, is pretty crazy. Well, thanks for joining me on this second to last episode of Kit's Photography Kangaroo Island 5-part special. Next time, American River.
The rig shed is a shed that we built to rebuild the independence.
Well, thanks for joining me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.